Route 14. Base to Route 14.
Go ahead.
When you're done with this round, could you please park your bus in Bay 1 instead of the emergency bay, please?
Copy that, will do.
Thank you. Base to Route 12. You'll be bringing back 8003 today instead of 2005. Could you fuel it at the Cenex before you come in?
Copy that.
Thank you so much. Base clear at 6:15.
Just the two of you?
Thank you. I have 0 for you. Thank you.
potato.
basics. Bay 3, you got Bay 2, Bay 3, Bay 6. Bay 6, Bay 3, and Bay 2. Backfill on curly fry, straight fry, and also the wedge potatoes, crisp cuts, reserve fry, hash brown, and also reserve and it's going to the Greater Pacific Realty for all the pallets, organized, destination dates, mileage, corporation, day, time received, the order shipment at the time of shipment received, duration time of pallets, where the pallets are accessed, wrapped, boxed, and each heister inventory processing, unloading it and offloading it. And this is the Greater Realty Pacific. Now the Kenwicks are on standby, along with the pallets and shipment and receiving for our fast food, Burger King, McDonald's, PF Chains, Steak Porterhouse, Rock Top, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Sonic, Taco Bell, Subway, KFC, Pizza Hut, Domino's, and there's also a locally owned small pizza family restaurants, burgers and cuisines, and American man-made foods. Pallets where we gotta be organized, and we put 3,500 pallets with shipments and receiving on trains and on railroad cars. This time we got a stack of damaged pallets, which are 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. We got 800, some damaged pallets. Got these pallets stacked. It's 50, 75 pallets. And clear the stack out. You got 5, you got 50, 100, 150, 200, 225. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 200, 225, and then they're stacking them. So go figure, huh? 225 bed damaged pallets. Another 50, 70, 75 damaged pallets on the front there. With some more pallets coming in. Stack them out there in a number 7, number 8. see, Lamb Weston has a variety of pallets setting up on the refrigeration, which is always covered up with broken pallets and new pallets. So we're going to fix that by pulling these pallets. These pallets out. Damages, pinions. And then, in bay 5, went out potatoes. Processed and put in the railroad cars. Fast food, Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell here in Othello, and also the fast foods, the service they got for, of course, don't forget, the service they got, and they got services. Now we see the damages left hooking up these individual links. Have it processed and shipped off to the jurisdiction destination dates, and also make sure we cover all the information. Microsoft 365 on day 4. Have the inspection done, as you can say. Bay 3. We're going to continue delivering this expert services by train and railroad car, and also by truck. As you can see, you have everything expected. Pulled out, literally inspected, and have the pinions replaced. Make sure it be sufficient for another fabrication or update. Bay 2. You know, Bay 2 has wide variety in import-export services for Muslim. Have pinions replaced and refabbed. And it's going to be delivered to exceptional destination points, which are always guaranteed. For the dollar value, our dollar value is higher between China and Japan, also Pakistan and also India. The dollar value is higher 18 pesos for $1 Mexican dollar, 67 rubles for $1 American dollar, which is now dollar value's up. All the requests and demands for shipment and receiving prefab. Very good. As you can see, Lamb Weston got the refrigeration and freezers for the railroad cars. Continue on their services by train, truck, semi-truck. There is definitely no safety hazards, no accidents. Steel cast control composite boots with waterproofing, just for the reason, just in case. We'll have the heister pull out all the material out, park it outside, and have it situated. To have it imported, exported. No questions asked. Lamb Weston would deliver to the specifications, to utmost honesty, integrity. Honesty, integrity. That's right. Straight to your living room. Straight to your business office. No questions asked. Delivered fresh. No freezer burns. No rotten, torn bags. Rotten, torn in boxes. Condensated wet boxes. Inside the box is a fresh potato that is delivered and also protected. As you see, all these cardboard boxes all these cardboard boxes for shipping and receiving. You see, it says Lamb Weston on it. It says Lamb Weston on it. And ready to go. We got all this piping, all this equipment pulled out, replaced. You got staircases pulled out. You got these, of course, this is the boiler, the steam pot, the gut table, the steam table, the sanitizing table, the runner table, the chute table, and of course the piping that was busted that whole winter. So much downtime, some lost customers, clients, Subway, Safeway, Winco, Albertsons, Bonds, Yokes, Rosars, all those customers, import-export services, and those go all the way to different ships. It goes to feeding soldiers, goes to feeding staff members, Justice Department staff members, that's Washington employees, state employees, federal employees, and we have all this potato pulled out of the equipment, tables, steam tables, boiler rooms, hot boxes, entry doors, exit doors, everywhere and anywhere. Well, before it becomes a raw product, and then it becomes a finished, sanitized product, serving to the community, the domestic, the community itself. And all Winco sells hash browns, potato, bags of potatoes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 pound, 50 pound, 100 pound boxes, freight. And it's cultivated. Push on to the processing plants as a resource for the next harvest. And it's all used. None of it's thrown away. Every bit of it is used for cultivating, producing, enduring, bringing the dollar value back to 100 pennies. So that dollar we have now is 100 pennies. Before, it was not 100 pennies. It wasn't even 100 pennies. Now, it's 100 pennies. And there's nobody stopping our employees because that dollar value is 100 pennies. And none of our employees, none of the owners, business owners, ranchers, farmers, that dollar value is 100 pennies now. Back 10 years ago, it wasn't even a dollar wasn't even a penny. That dollar value wasn't even 100 pennies. Now the dollar value is back to 100 pennies. Now you got all these people organizing for you, working for you, advertising you, working for you on the salesman floor, and they all have representative salesmen competing against each other. Thing they don't know is that they have no training. The ones that don't have training, no skills, are trained to be an individual that they can't hold their own. They can't walk the walk. They can't talk the talk. And they definitely can't go walk into a bank and open an account because their sales representative logo or their sales representative jargon or their sales representative salesmanship didn't fly at all because they're processing all this information, which is put And all night shifts, all day shifts, and different shifts, as you can see. Washed potato, lamb westerns, scone corn, scone irrigation. The FFA, which is the aviation, crop dusters. You got the wineries, which cover the grapevines, organics, apples, oranges, watermelons, cabbages, cucumbers, lettuce, cabbage, asparagus, apples, cherries, and the wines, the wineries, the grape, they have juices. SBC takes the juice corporation to a perspective where they refine all the product and use it as toppings for ice cream and type things, for dessert platters for all fast food restaurants, there's malls, Simon's malls, motels, restaurants, hotels and motels, and franchises. Simon's Mall has their own processing food court, and there's all kinds of training programs. These individuals come out here and think it's a cakewalk. They got another thing coming. They got to get trained. They got to learn how to sanitize, and the safety, composite boots, steel toe boots, how to run the equipment, the mace equipment, how to break down the equipment, how to maintain the equipment, put the equipment away, and get ready for a totally emergency shutdown. Break everything down, put everything into order, pull it apart, and put it back together. So there's no downtime. So one way or another, training is always 24/7, 7 days a week here. Potato processing plants, and also the raw material handling. We deal with all the raw material and final processing. And then you go into the restaurant business, the bar, the motel, the hotel, and also opening and closing the front door, sanitizing, vacuuming, cleaning, taking their dog out for a walk, vaccinating their children, and making sure each transport is on the scale and delivered the main product to the conveyor belt. We're going to be sanitized, the raw material go through, get filtered, and become a final product and delivered to everyone's expectations. Now the product that we got here is going to be backed in, put into the filter, sanitized. Now the equipment and the baser has been drained, put in containers, as you can see. Now they're going to run the equipment, run the potatoes, so there's no downtime. Make it fortunate all the material can be filtered and sanitized. You can see a lot cleaner. Now you got the rock, base rock, and it's been dumped We got a backup container to load it up, push it in. We'll clean up the conveyor belt eventually. And the equipment's running and all filtered and pulled out.